What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the 77 characters from the Tanabata wish strips that we have had here on JP now for about a week or so, and the last two were just released. However, in order to get those last two, because again we get a total of 7, but 2 of those were from the Purunga Dragon Ball wishes, okay? So if you missed my video on that, I just posted it at the time of this recording, at least a couple hours ago. Go ahead and check it out. I'm in the top right corner, basically. Go ahead and check out all the wishes. I translated every single one of them for the missions to get the Dragon Balls, and then I translated all the wishes as well and everything. So you can go ahead and select those if you want them. If you don't want them, because you already have all the characters and everything, then by all means, go ahead. But nonetheless, we are going to go through all of the types of cards and the types of characters that are in these wish strips that we're allowed to select from, because remember, you go into the Baba shop to get these. And I'm personally going to go over my personal opinions on the ones that I think are the best, because there are some units that have gotten or are about to get an EZA that we did not expect at first. So maybe one of these characters that I originally thought that, you know what, they're not going to be that good. Why go for them? I actually am thinking now, maybe you'll want to grab a couple copy of these guys if, of course, they're in there or anything like that. Because not every single one of these characters is. In fact, one of them is a complete free-to-play card, if I remember correctly. So that is what it is. But nonetheless, let's get into all of the goodness, okay? So first off, though, I will actually, the more I think about it, let me just stop right there for a second. I'm going to quickly go into the 7 characters that are getting the Extreme Z Awaken based on the Tanabata campaign, okay? So if you guys remember about a week ago, we all had to do these retweets and the daily missions and everything before the 7th, which funny enough is today here in Japan. And then depending on if we were able to complete those as a community, then certain characters, EZAs, would be unlocked and then they'll be given to us at a later time. So don't worry, none of these are available at the current time of this recording. They're going to be coming sometime later. Not really sure when. They haven't given us a date or anything, so that it is what it is. But basically, if you're looking at the picture on your screen right now, these are the 7 characters that are going to be getting an EZA because we completed as a community, again, all of the retweets that we needed to have for 3 of them, and then we completed all of the daily missions that we needed to as well as a community, and then because we all did it before the 7th, the final one was unlocked, which funny enough is the Super Saiyan Goku. So looking at these 7 cards right now, we've got Nova Shenron, we've got Android 13, the Int one, we've got Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, we've got the Spirit Bomb Goku, the Super Saiyan 1 from the Metal Cooler movie. Then we've got Metal Cooler himself. We've got Evil Boo, and then we've got the free-to-play tech Super Android 13, or is it Fused Android 13? I don't really remember. I know he technically fuses and everything, but you get the idea. Nonetheless, all 7 of these guys are going to get an EZA right there. So again, we don't know exactly when they're going to be coming. They're going to be coming up sometime. So what I'm personally most excited for is that Metal Cooler right there, and maybe the Vegeta. Maybe. That's a big maybe. It really depends on what he does. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what these cards have right here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at all different types. We're going to start off with the AGL, obviously, and we're going to move through the list. Okay, so I'm going to name off all the cards first, and then I'm going to go into my personal opinions about each one, about if you should grab it or not, okay? Now, first one right off the bat, unfortunately, is the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that does Dokkan Awaken via the Battlefield medals that you have to get from Battlefield. And he's okay right now. Like, you have to be below an HP threshold to get his attack and defense. You know, he's got the usual standard prepare for battle and all those usual links you'd expect from him, and he's a rebirth unit. So I don't really know what his EZA is going to do. Obviously, like I said before, we don't know what any of these EZAs are going to do. So if you don't have him, maybe grabbing one copy of him is not a bad idea. But at the same time, if your AGL team is not really lacking, or maybe your Vegeta Lineage team isn't lacking, or your Pure Saiyans team is not really lacking, you've got a lot of good units, he still might maybe not be worth the wish strip for you, or maybe you want to grab the rest of your characters first, maybe go through some of your summons that you're trying to go through during the month, and then at the very end, before the wish strips go away, and be like, okay, you know what, I didn't get a copy of the Vegeta, so here, I'm going to use one of my wish strips to grab them. So again, we don't know exactly what it's going to do, right? Usually an EZA does buff an opponent, or does buff a card very, very well, and they're definitely worth it after that, but again, I'm not really sure how much of a buff it's really going to be, and maybe if you've got more of a stacked deck and you are not having to worry about certain cards and everything, then who knows, he may not be that good, or he's going to be terrific and we're all going to start running him again. Who really knows? It really depends on the end, though, if they get rid of that HP restriction right there. If you have to be below a certain HP restriction to get that attack and defense boost for him. So we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be the case, okay? AGL Kid Buu. I know he has an EZA, but I still don't see many people running him, and let's be honest, the physical one is the better one. physical, trumps this guy in every aspect, basically. So, personally, I would say, unless you don't have any kid boos, maybe grab a copy. But overall, I would say kind of stick away from him, okay? AGL Go Tanks. Next. Scouter Ape Vegeta. Next. And I'm dead serious on the ape thing, because honestly, the ape mechanic, yeah, I finally got the, the boost mechanics and everything from the ability system, but overall, it is what it is, I guess. So, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's not bad when he gets his Dokkan Awaken, but the STR one's better because he's a support unit, so I kind of have to say next on that one, honestly. Unless, again, you don't have the STR one and you want to grab this one, but funny enough, I do believe if you actually scroll down here, the STR one isn't here, so I'm just going to say, yeah, unless you need him for SA fodder. Next on that one. God Goku, AGL. Dokkan Awaken, he's actually pretty good after he gets the super attack off, so he's not bad. He's not a bad unit by any means. Personally, I wouldn't take him myself. I know he's been on a lot of banners, obviously, so I think a lot of people have him. Maybe you want to run him on your God Key team or something like that, but again, he's not required, and actually the STR is the better one, which again is in this list as well, because he's actually links really well with the UI Goku, if I remember correctly. So that is something to keep in mind right there. If you had to pick between the AGL and the STR one, definitely go for the STR one. So, Golden Frieza. I would actually say take a copy of this guy if he had his EZA, but for some reason they have yet to give him the EZA, because they've been neglecting a lot of these side cards that have gone with a lot of these EZAs we've had already, and not giving them to the side ones. Remember when AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku got his EZA, and then we're wondering like, oh, what about like STR or something like that? And then a few months later, they finally gave STR the EZA he deserved, and he's actually a really good card. They have yet to do that for a lot of these cards, and Golden Frieza here is another poor misguided soul here now. So I can't really recommend the AGL one because the tech trumps him in every single way. He literally does. So until he gets his EZA, or if he ever does get his EZA, I would clearly say no to the Golden Frieza. But again, it's your choice in the end of what you want to grab with these guys. So that's not exactly what I would personally grab. The Family Kamehameha Gohan, he is good when he gets his EZA and everything like that. But again, Goten's the clear winner of the three, right? And there's been so many of these little movie strips that we've gotten here on JP where we've gotten free copies of them. So I'm pretty much sure everyone's got Gohan at least at 2 dupes if you've been playing for a decent while. If you're a new player, obviously, then maybe you want to grab him. Maybe you've got the LR Gohan and Goten now, and he'll be a good partner for you. But I would still say don't grab him, because I'd say be going for the STR Goten, because Goten changes those orbs, and he's like one of the perfect partners for that LR duo right there. So again, Gohan's not a bad card by any means, just he is what he is. So Super Vegeta. I actually would say grab a copy of Super Vegeta. He's an amazing support unit. He works really well for Super Battle Road, he kind of does too, but for World Tournament, because if you run something like a movie boss category and you're picking certain types, he only does give, unfortunately, the support to certain types, but he still is a very good unit, so I would say grab him, and if you build your team around those 3 types of characters that he boosts, he actually works really well for the World Tournament, so I definitely say yes on that one. AGL Ultimate Gohan, who does actually have an EZA, but again, Golden Frieza doesn't for some reason. He's not a bad card by any means, but Int's the best one, and we've obviously gotten him through some red zones and everything like that. So, and an Ultimate Gohan has a farmable super attack, so AGL, I kind of have to say skip. But again, at the same time, if you don't have any of the Ultimate Gohans, he's not a bad card to have. The lack of prepare for battle still, is to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. So, Turles Ape next. Toa. I would actually say yes to Toa, and I feel like I'm saying no, it's not Toa, it's Toma. Ma. Hit it in your head, Talon. Come on, Ma. Come on, you learned basic hiragana back in high school. Alright, Toma is actually a really good support unit. When he Dokkan Awakens, he's basically Turtles with a little bit of less attack boosts given to his allies. So actually, I would say yes to Toma. I'd actually say yes, go for it. The Bra Pan fusion? Nah, not really. She's just key, and that's it. So I would say no. And she has to be below 99% of her health, I believe, if I remember correctly, or something like that, to give that boost. Or I'm thinking of something else. It might be the other way around, but nonetheless, if she's just key support, that's all she is. So I don't think anyone really needs that. So AGL 17, if you need 17 for your Extreme AGL team for Super Battle Road, he's a very good support unit. He really is. He can't take a hit very much, but he can still give that boost to your AGL team. Although we've already beaten the free to play, so again, I don't think many people will probably go for him. So, Fit Skinny Boo, is that his official name? I'm not really sure. Skip, to be honest. Dispo's good. He raises his stats up every single turn, which is really, really nice. He dodges a lot, which is really good. But again, he's really only going to perform that really well on something like the Goku event. Maybe Super Battle Road. I'm personally not going to take him, but I know a lot of people definitely want him. He's a good unit. He really is. He's a good unit. So maybe if maybe you need that second dupe of him or something like that, then by all means go ahead and take a copy. But I wouldn't say use all 5 or 7 of your strips on the Rainbow him. I don't think he's worth that particularly much because, again, he doesn't fit on many teams right now because when was the last time you found a Jiren friend? Maybe every now and then you find him, but overall you're not really finding him. So that is the main reason right there. It's like, yeah, I can have this character unless I'm going to only run him on AGL because you're not going to be finding a survival tournament team. So, you know, that's my reason right there. So, and then finally, AGL 18. She's okay when she gets a Dokkan Awaken. She's an Orb Changer, but overall, I'd still say maybe pass on that. Definitely. So, yeah. All right. We're done with the AGL units. Let's go into the tech units. Right now, I'm gonna move a little bit faster on the ones that I think are an absolute no, and then we're gonna go back into the ones that I'm gonna say yes on. Tech Manja Vegeta, Tech Boo, Bardock Ape, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Whis, Pikkon, God Goku, Kid Buu, and Buu Janimba, if that's what it is, and Future Gohan. Skip out, all gone by. Okay, going into the units that actually matter. GT Trunks, not a bad support unit since he finally got his Dokkan Awaken. He is pretty good. So, he's worth it if you need a decent tech support unit or something like that. Real quickly, I will say on the SSA 3 of Vegeta, I know he has his EZA because of the STR one and everything. STR is still the better option, obviously, and he never picks up over in a flash. So, I know technically his passive does kind of make up for that with the EZA Awakened and everything like that, but still, again, he is what he is, unfortunately. So I would still say no on the SSA 3 of Vegeta. Moving on through the list, Nova Shenron. Again, Nova Shenron's one of those guys that maybe you wait and see what his EZA does first. If we happen to see it before the wish chips go away, or see if you summon him during one of your banners summons or anything like that. Because again, his EZA could be really good. He's not bad when he gets his Dokkan Awaken, so his EZA could actually be very good. But again, we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. So, I don't know. Just, again, keep it open right there. Tech Bardock, Orb Changer, Seals. He's not bad. He's actually still pretty decent. He was LR Goku's, the original LR Goku's best friend. No one really runs original LR Goku, but, you know, I guess that's kind of moot right there. But overall, he's not a bad unit. All the Bardocks are pretty decent, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Going into the Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta. Got an EZA. He's an amazing support unit when you run him on certain teams. And then he's pretty strong right there, so that's definitely a yes right there. Tech Tapion, I will always defend and say yes, getting Tech Tapion because Tech Tapion is awesome. He kicks butt on Revived Warriors team. He's awesome on Movie Heroes. He changes the orbs. He lowers attack, gets a critical chance in his passive, and he has attack and defense boost. What more could you wish for, basically, right? Amazing unit. Go for him. I say all thumbs up right there. So, moving on to the Int units. Let's take a look. Int Cell. Yes, he got an EZA. He's actually really good for Super Battle Road and more for the Goku event. He's definitely worth it. Although, the only problem is, of course, is that A, you can't run the Tech one, so it depends on how many, maybe, dupes of the Tech one you have compared to the Int one. And B, Android teams are pretty hard to find, so it is what it is. But he could be good for Super Battle Road on Extreme Int, so that is definitely something to keep in mind right there. Int Whis. In the past, I would have said yes because he's actually a decent support unit. Maybe you need him for the your God Key team or something like that. But there's a lot of other choices now, so I don't know if he's really worth it or not. He doesn't link up particularly well with a lot of those Realm of God guys, so it is what it is. So maybe he could still be useful to you. Again, not really sure, but you'll just have to see right there. Int Turles. Oh, buddy. You used to be the pinnacle of a good support unit. Yeah, that HP restriction was a bit of a nuisance, but overall it was good. But now we've got AGL Turles. We've got the Metal Cooler now, and Metal Cooler's about to get an EZA. I have to say no to you, buddy. I really do. You fought on hard times, unfortunately. Maybe if you got EZA in the future, then yes, that'd be good. But as of right now, I'm probably going to say no on that one. I'm right there. So I know it sounds weird, but when other units have come out that are either in the typing or in the same name, I'm going to say no to the Int Turles right there. Because the next one is Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler's an amazing support unit. He's going to get an EZA. He's going to be even a better support unit. Grab him. Grab a copy. I say yes to him, okay? Android 13. This is one of those weird ones because Android 13 is an orb changer, and his leader skill is interesting to say the least. He just lowers the tech type's attack, basically. He's not much of an attacker. So his EZA is either going to give him a huge attack boost, or he's just going to become more of an orb changer and maybe become a nuker or something like that. I'm not really sure. So maybe grab a copy if you don't have him, but he's not at the top of the list, but he's not like a just throw out, he's trash kind of guy. So again, he's kind of in the same boat as the Nova Shenron, where it's kind of like, wait to see if you pull him before the wish strips go away, because they go away at the end of the month. See if you get him through a couple of summons. And if not, maybe grab a copy if you want to see what his EZA does. So, the God Goku, the Int one here, unfortunately, is the worst of those three. The AGL, the STR, and the Int one. So I'm going to say no to him. Shugesh. Sorry, man. I know you're a meme at this point for saying Shugesh is going to bring the luck and summons. Still going to say no to that. In Super Saiyan Goku, there was a time I would actually say yes to this, but I'm going to say no because he's an orb changer, he stuns, he's actually not that bad on an Int team, but we've moved past the type teams for the most part these days, so I'm going to say no on the Super Saiyan Goku. Still good, I still stand by that, he's still a good card, but I'm going to say no and go pass on that one. Pandel. Pandel's a good support unit, especially for fusions. If you didn't get the fusion Go tanks from the World Tournament on JP, she's a good card to have if you need a good support unit for her. She can't take a hit, though. She cannot take a hit to save her life, so you do be careful if you're trying to take her into something like Super Battle Road. Int Hellfire 17, gotta say no, to be honest. Cell Frieza Fusion is okay. Again, that's kind of up to you if you just want it for more collection purposes or anything like that. I'm gonna say no on it. Int Beerus. Yeah, no. Just, he's not bad. He's not, but there are a ton of other Beeruses out now that have gotten EZAs and gotten Awakens and everything, and he's kind of average compared to the other Beeruses. So if you don't have any Beeruses and you want them again for that collection purpose, by all means, go ahead. But otherwise, I'd probably say no. All right, I know this video is going a little long, guys, so I do apologize for that. But let's go into the next one, because we're going to be looking at the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yes, if you don't have the AGL one, he's a definite pickup. If you have the AGL one or the LR, no, unfortunately. But he's still a good card because of his EZA, which is really good. Speaking of EZAs, we are going to be looking at the Evil Boo right there. Evil Boo, he's kind of in the same position. He's not that good of a card, even with his Dokkan Awaken. So maybe his EZA will redeem him, but again, we're not really sure when we're getting that. We're not sure what's going to happen. He's going to need a big boost. He's going to need a big boost to make this guy a lot better. So personally, I would still say no, but again, maybe his EZA will definitely redeem him. We all thought that about his Dokkan Awaken. It wasn't bad, just, yeah. Just, yeah. Moving on, Family Kamehameha, Goku, and Goten. Goten's the best of the three, so Goten's an easy pick right there. Absolutely no problem, I'm going to say that. SCR, Android 18, she's not bad. I'd still say no, though. Raditz, no. God Goku, he's the best of the three gods, so that right there, I definitely say yes to the pickup on that guy. He's really good, especially on the Realm of Gods team. Best partner to the UI Goku, but again, that team is pretty big now, so maybe you don't pick him up, it's up to you. SCR Gotenks, nope. Rage Goku, I thought he was gonna be one of the Gokus to maybe get an EZA, but so far he hasn't, so nope. Fasha, is that her name? I don't remember. She's, yeah, the Ape Fasha, the Orb Changer for STR. Not bad because she's an Orb Changer, but I'm still gonna say no to her personally. SSA 3 Goku, because he's a good support unit for the Goku Lineage team, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku team, or Super STR team. He's a good support unit. I'd say pick him up if you don't have him. He's, again, good support unit for all that type, and he's the best partner to the SSA 4s. So, that right there. Cooler Frieza, nah, you really don't need him. He's not that good. Let's see, the fusion of Goku and Bardock. He's a nuker, unfortunately, so I'm going to say no to that. Let's see, SSA 3 GT Vegeta. He's a good defense guy, actually. He raises his defense when he Dokkan Awakens, and he fits on the SSA 3 team. I think I might actually pick a copy of him up because I'm going to need him for SSA 3 to finally beat the Goku event, the Legendary Goku event. So actually, he might not be bad. STR Zamas. Need I say more? Next, Topo. Topo's a good card. He's a good support unit and everything. Again, it's unfortunate you really can't find a Realm of Gods, a survival of tournament power guys, but actually he does fit on the Realm of Gods team when he Dokkan Awakens. So depending on which one you want to keep right there, he could be decent there as well. So maybe if you take him over maybe say the Int Whis or something, that could be something right there. So, all right, we're almost done here, guys. Physical types, here we go. Physical Gohan Int, Physical Int, wow. Man, the heat's getting to me right now. Physical Ultimate Gohan. He is a decent unit because he gets his easy A. He's above the AGL, if I remember correctly, in terms of how he works. Int's still the best one of them all, so I guess take what you got. But if you have Int and you got Int at Rainbow, Physical is not really worth it in my personal opinion. Kid Goku, Ape. No. Nope. Moving on. This is the Spirit Bomb Goku now. Spirit Bomb Goku, again, getting his ECA. He's mostly known to be a high stunner, though. Not so much as a hard hitter, so I'm not really sure how his ECA is going to change him. I think most people have him, or a lot of people have him. So, again, kind of up to you. Wait to see if maybe we hear something, or if not, grab him, grab one copy and call it good. SSJ 2, support Gohan. Absolutely, yes. Grab him. Amazing units. Really sucks he's not in the movie hero category, because technically he is because of the pose when he Dokkan awakens. Yeah, check out Twitter if you want to see that post that we almost have to 1,000 retweets and everything like that. Doubt Akatsuki would do anything, but hey, we got the Japanese community involved with it a little bit, so maybe, just maybe, that'll work out. So, this Goku right here, the Spirit Bomb Goku, I know we got a Dokkan Awaken, he's not bad, but still no. Still no. God Vegeta, no. Physical Bardock, still a good support unit, seals up, works on a lot of teams. Actually, I'd say yes if you don't have him. Physical Gotenks. If he ever gets an easy A, I say yes. Unfortunately, he's kind of fallen off a little bit because he does seal. He's got good key links, but he can't take a hit to save his life for the most part. So in a lot of events these days, you can't seal things. So except for Super Battle Road, I would say maybe not, or only grab one if you don't have him. So, Orgus was your name? I'm not blanking on the ape here. No. Champa, yes, great support unit, actually. I never thought I'd actually say that, but Champa's a very good support unit if you have hits and you're running a Universe 6 team. That's a very big if right there, so maybe a lot of people won't pick him up. Hard to say, it's up to you. Chaozu and... I don't remember who he's fused with. No, just no. Easy A, Physical Trunks, one of the best support units in the entire game. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. Physical Pan, not bad for the Shadow Dragon team. If you can find a Shadow Dragon friend. Other than that, I'd say probably skip. Bortama. No. Weirus. A lot of people are going to hate me for this. I'm going to say no. He's just an orb changer. That's all he is. He's kind of fallen on hard times, unfortunately. If he ever gets a Dokkan Awaken, I'd say yes. Until then, no. Sealer Boo here. Nah, I'm going to say no, to be honest. And Android 17, kind of in the same thing as his sister with the AGL one. Orb changer, not bad when you got the Dokkan Awaken. Gonna say no on it. So we'll quickly go through the list real quick in terms of each type. So I'm gonna pick 2 cards from each type and just say yes automatically, and then you need to go from there and pick your own cards, guys. So because we're all human beings and you're allowed to think for yourself. So out of all the AGL units, I am going to say to grab the Super Vegeta, and I'm gonna say to grab the Toma. Those are the 2 right there because they're both support units in terms of my personal picks, in terms of being the best out of those 2 when it comes to AGL types. Tech types. Very easy. God Vegeta, Tapion. Next. Going into the Ints, I'm personally going to say the Metal Cooler and the Int Cell. Those are going to be my top 2 right there. STR top picks right here. We're going to say the Family Kamehameha Goten. And I'm probably going to say... Kind of hard on this one, to be honest, the more I'm looking at, because I know I'm looking down instead of right directly at the camera. I'm probably going to say GT Goku, the support one. That's personally what I would say. If not him, take the Vegeta GT, actually. He could be decently good on the SSJ 3 team. So yeah, I'd say that. Physical types. Yeah, a lot of good units in here, but my top picks are still going to be the SSJ 2 Gohan and the EZA Trunks. No-brainers right there, personally, for me. So anyway, guys, I know that was a long video. This is probably reaching around 20 minutes if I had to take a wild guess, because I'm not looking directly at OBS right now as I'm recording this, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed, got a lot of information out of that, and let me know which of the 7 cards, or 5 if you didn't take the wish strips from the Purunga wishes. Let me know which of the characters you've picked and why and all that fun stuff. So anyway, guys, that's me for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you have to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.